Welcome to LIS754, Systems Analysis and Design. In this session, we're going to talk about the first assignment, the project proposal assignment. The information on this slide comes directly from the assignment page on Canvas. The goal of this assignment is for you to choose what type of system you would like to develop for the course. I would like you to think about not just the kind of system that you're going to develop, but the organization in which this development process will be situated. And you have several options with this. You could have this be the organization in which you work. So if you wanted to have a system that helps law firms organize their documents, you could choose to have this project be developed by the law firm, or you could have it be developed by a software vendor that sells to law firms. Either of those would work. You just need to choose one because you would have different needs and different processes. You'd have to think about things a little bit differently depending on which one you did, because if you did it just for the law firm, you would only need to think about the issues about that specific law firm. If you were doing it from a vendor, you'd have to think about different kinds of law firms. So maybe you have a law firm that specializes in criminal law. That might have different needs than a law firm that specializes in corporate law. And you would just have to consider that as you were working through the issues of your project. So spend some time, think about a system. You should consider the things that we talked about in the session today about the system life cycles, about what makes a good project, those kinds of things. I want you to write up your idea, a document of approximately 500 to 1,000 words. I just give that as a range. I don't, if you have 499 words, you don't have to worry about adding, another word. If you have 1,005 words, you don't have to trim it. But I don't want 200 words and I don't want 2,000 words, right? So I want a small to medium document that's well written in a professional style, good grammar, declarative sentences, clear organizations. I want to know what it is you're thinking about doing for your project for the semester. If you don't know what I mean by a professional technical writing style, please look at the session this week. And on the assignment as well, there's a link to a page with resources about what that means. It's a particular style that I would like you to become familiar with. It's just good business writing. So good business writing. I want you to, once you've written your document of approximately 500 to 1,000 words, I'd like you to share it with your team. You have a couple of ways of doing that. One of the easiest is to use Google Docs and just post the link to the Google Doc with your team. You can also submit to me, when you're done with this project, the Google Doc URL. I find that a very easy way to do it. You certainly are welcome to use Microsoft Word. And that would be fine too. You're going to share this document with your team. You're going to ask your team 2 questions to help them help you. If there's something in particular that you are concerned about or unsure about, ask your team members. If you aren't sure that this system would be useful to a specific set of people, ask them. Right. If you think, if you have questions about what kind of, if it would be better to do something one way or another, ask your team. They're there to help you. Your team members will respond to your questions and to your document. You will take that feedback from your team and you will incorporate that into your project proposal and you will turn it in the revised and final proposal on the assignments page on the day stated in the Canvas, on the Canvas assignment. Students often say, oh my gosh, I don't know what to, I'm not even sure what to do with this. So I'm just going to give you a couple of examples from previous semesters what students have done in the past. And they range from being very, very personal to being what they do for their a hobby and what people do for professionally. So it just runs the gamut, and you can feel free to use any of these kinds of projects, whether it's personal, based on your hobby, or based on your work. So one student wanted to develop a course, a system to manage course rotations for faculty and students. So students could say, I want to take LIS754 in the spring of 2017. Is it going to be offered? That kind of thing. Another student had a very personal project, and it was to build a memorial site for the children, the people under 18 who were killed in Chicago from gun violence. And this was going to be data that was gathered from newspapers. There would be data harvested from newspapers, so obituaries and news stories about the killings. Families could upload data and photos. Journalists could update the data. It really was a personal mission for this student who really looked to make this happen. This person was very interested in making this happen. Another student worked at a law firm and was interested in creating an automatic document categorization system. So a system that would read through documents looking for particular words, for different keywords, and then categorize them according to the system that the law firm wanted to organize their data by cases, by people, by topics within those cases. Another student was had a large collection of fan newsletters of a particular type of media, and the student wanted to create a content management system and a subscription system. And in fact, this system then took a later course with me, an independent study following the LIS754, and actually developed the system. It was pretty fun. I really thought that was a great project. Anyway, these are the types of projects that students have done in the past. You can choose, I hope you choose one that's going to be interesting for you. You're going to work on it for the whole semester, put a lot of energy and time into it. I hope that it is something that will be interesting to you personally. If you have questions, please let me know. Send me an email, post to the general list, post to the team list, whatever. I will try to respond to you in a timely manner. All right, talk to you soon.